What up, brother?
What's up, brother?
So Leprechaun, Spare, and who else?
Uh, Nathan Lacker.
Oh, okay.
And I Spare responded. I know he's going to be here. I did reach out to both of them and let them know that you were going to be hosting tonight, so they should be aware.
What's up, Army?
Thanks, ArmyBed09 for sending the Heart Me gift.
What's up, fellas?
There he is. What's up, Russ?
Oh, there he is.
You all hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
Yep. Hold on, Steve. Steve's going to be under Swag House tonight, so y'all need to scoop that one up.
Yeah, that would be helpful.
Nah.
Please. Indubitably. All right. It wouldn't let me accept my other photos, so that's what we're going to have to deal with right now.
I don't have a photo to put back up here right now.
Man,
I gotta
you got
make
some
one.
shit
Sounds
behind
like
your
a
head, Leprechaun.
you problem.
It is a me problem. I gotta clean that up. I gotta fix that somehow one day.
Bro,
What's
do
up,
you
Ethan?
need an avatar?
No, I don't need an avatar. Come on now. I got brand standards and images over here set for years. I got images. I just gotta put them in my phone.
New logo.
Thanks, ArmyBed09 for
Honestly,
sending the Rose.
I have images of your images already. So come on, bro.
That's weird. What kind of images do you have?
Yeah, that's
All your spareware logos.
Oh,
That should be your backdrop.
I'll work on that. I'm sure I have it.
Oh yeah, I know you do.
All right. So before we get started, I want to say huge congratulations to Brian and Steve. They set out a goal last year, and they achieved that goal. So hopefully they achieve all their goals that they set for this year too. Congrats, guys.
Congrats.
Congrats.
Huge.
Appreciate that. And yeah, I mean, the biggest thing is we're me and Brian are like collabing on the YouTube channel. So we gotta start doing reviews and things like that, especially when the new product comes out. And BHB is a package deal, so it's like, look, why would this be the only thing we do on our own? Let's just do it collab style like we do everything else.
Right. And honestly, when we started out on this, we both fell on the same track with the swag line. So there's nothing wrong with still collaborating, and we're working into figuring out some things to improve the bowling reviews. How about we just say that? Improve the bowling reviews across the line. So with him being a lefty and me being a righty, we're going to be able to show different perspectives across the board for the gear that we're throwing. So,
response.
all right, lay down, bud.
Yeah, exactly. Let us talk about that. There are certain people that have already asked. I know Roper's already got this on one of his jerseys. But yeah, let us iron out those details about that before anything gets put into place other than just me and Brian using it.
Yeah, honestly, I rather try to figure out all that logistics and make it something that we know for sure that it's not going to stomp on anybody's tootsies per se, right?
Right, exactly. So until we get a full blown approval to use it more than what we're using it now, then we can possibly expand it. But right now, it's just an internal thing.
Right. Hey, Sarah.
Brittany, swag is a smaller bowling company that's revamping themselves right now. Not a lot of pro shops talk about them, so therefore they don't give out a whole lot of information for them.
So I was
Correct,
trying to
and
do
those-
some. I was trying to do some research on them, and me and my buddy, we really couldn't come up with much other than, is it true that they're not sanctioned by the USBC?
No, they are sanctioned with
They-
USBC. They are
Yeah.
not PBA registered.
Oh,
Correct.
Okay.
So basically, like the PBA, their price tag is yeah. I mean, it's a ton of money. I want to say it's like $300,000 for the PBA.
Yeah.
So it's not even just swag that's refusing to pay into that. So
There's quite a few.
yeah. So it's not that they're not willing to do it. They want to
Dillard,
put that
what is
money
wrong
in.
with you and not seeing comments?
Hold on. Dillard, try swiping left on the screen.
Bro, and you thought I had pickle problems. But the thing that we see across other brands is they don't want to pay that high dollar amount just to basically be a part of the PBA. It's a lot of money. To be
But it
honest.
might come down the road, though.
Yeah. There's definitely talks. I mean, they've been
Oh, yeah.
PBA registered before. It's just it wasn't a priority during the big revamp.
Yeah, and honestly, they want to put that money towards the gear and what they're putting into the gear. They're honestly putting so much more into their the products that they're putting out that you can't fault them for it. And honestly, we can throw everything we want as long as it's not a PBA content. And
Correct.
the only time that's going to happen is if you're on PBA and you're going on TV.
Yeah.
Right. So like the US Open and the USBC Masters, you can throw swag all the way up to the TV show.
Right.
Oh. Good to know.
And once you get to the TV show, it becomes a PBA event, and then you have to throw something else, or make the ball you're using somehow pixelated so you can't see what they're throwing.
Yeah. So, yeah, and honestly, it's kind of like pretty similar to like the urethane. You know, you can do everything with urethane until you get into finals, right?
Yeah,
It's-
yeah. That's specifically the junior gold. You can throw it all the way through
Right.
qualifying, but then once you get to the finals, it's a urethane ban, which
Right.
make sense.
Yeah. Exactly.
Half of it doesn't, so.
Right.
So how's Springfield, Nathan? How's everything going down south?
It's been rough. I'll tell you that. These last couple weeks. But we bowled Thursday night, roll off night, and I could not keep it in the pocket at all. I was shooting 25 out to 7 and still going Brooklyn.
Jesus, what were you throwing?
I started off with the B1 on first game. And then by the end of the night, I was just throwing my spare ball because I couldn't keep nothing.
Been there, done that.
I mean, we had a guy standing completely in the other lane and lofting the fronts.
Speaking of which,
Oof.
Nathan is a fellow Missourian, so give me a second. Let me just talk Missouri.
Oh, bro.
PBA lanes in
Missouri.
Potosi. PBA lanes in Potosi. That's probably about the closest thing we have to a halfway mark between the both of us.
Mhm.
If we find a doubles tournament there, let's do it.
All right. Sounds good to me. I'll look. The only ones I found for doubles for anything is the one that I tagged you in.
Yeah. And that is, I am going to be out of town that day. That has already been booked on my calendar, unfortunately.
Lame.
You're under the
I know.
If it wasn't like a 7-hour drive for me, maybe, but a 7 hour, it's probably like 6.
No, my next biggest one is just trying to find someone to bowl that tournament that Kevin Williams puts on. that's down there at Enterprise. So
Dude, I love that house. I always score well at Enterprise.
to me, it sucks this year because we don't have the PBA this year here.
Yeah, I
and
know.
all that.
They put it in Bolero St. Peter's, which I think that's going to be a nightmare. I bowl league there, and if they have the same problems in league during that PBA tournament, it is going to be a nightmare.
And I don't honestly know why. I think it had to do with some scheduling conflicts because of the Greater Ozarks
Could be.
and all that. Why they didn't host it, but I know Steve paid a big chunk of money to have them there for that time.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, isn't there also like a nightmare doubles that they do in Springfield every year?
No, Nightmare Doubles isn't in Springfield.
I could have swore they did a doubles event in Springfield every year.
They do. Well, you got what? The Holiday Doubles, that is where? Up by St. Louis?
That's in St. Clair. Yeah.
St. Clair. I mean, we have a BOF doubles that Casey Murphy puts on twice a year here.
Gotcha. I mean,
But if I knew about the Nightmare, I would find out from like Spencer and Blake and Bug and all them.
But yeah, I mean, I have a sister-in-law that lives in Springfield. It's not anything for me to go down there.
Yeah, see, but would have known that, I would have hit. Well, that one's in February too. I don't know when his next BOF is after February.
Well, find out and hit me up. I go down there 3 or 4 times a year. It's not a big deal for me to drive all the way to Springfield.
Yeah, so what? We bowl 8 a.m. and then 11:45, then you can head home.
Exactly. Still be home in time to make the podcast. All right, sorry about that. Didn't mean to Missouri hijack us for about 10 minutes.
It could be worse. You could have a Cleveland Browns backdrop. I'm just saying.
Well,
Oh, bro. Oh, man.
Stepping into the dog pound.
All I gotta ask is when does the Kansas City Chiefs play?
Doesn't matter. I'm a Chargers fan, baby.
I'm from Ohio, so.
I heard Missouri.
Bro. We might not have
I'm
made
no
it,
Chiefs fan.
But the funniest thing is, right? Nathan's in Springfield. I'm up here towards St. Louis. I met him in Baton Rouge.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
I was scrolling through TikTok and I was like, wait a sec, I've seen this guy. And then I was like, you know what? They're in the doubles. I was like, pretty sure I just saw you on TikTok, followed you, and then like, bam.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was like you and David Painter is also the other one I met down there.
Yep. Richie the bowling nerd was also down there.
Yeah.
I got starstruck, with bowling, same squad as EJ and Mitch and
Oh, dude,
all
we
them.
walked in there and I saw all those guys in there bowling the singles and doubles, and I'm like, well, I just wasted all my bracket money.
Yeah, same with Mitch Hoope. I was like, why'd I even bother? Like, just not even gonna wait for payouts.
Oh, I think I won I think I made $10.
Made more than me.
I was say I shot well and made $10.
Yeah.
I was like, damn it, EJ, because I look up and EJ's made like $5,500.
Well, he got back like $5,000 too because they didn't have enough brackets.
Oh my goodness.
I have to give another shout out. Today is day 6-7
Oh,
for Spareware.
I knew it.
Couldn't
I knew it was
resist
coming.
it.
I didn't want to do it, though.
Yes, you did. You know you wanted to.
Dude, I did. I'm not going to lie. But, Ryan, talk to us, bro.
What's up? What do you want to talk about?
No, let us know how's everything going, man.
Good.
Day 1, day 6-7.
Yeah, wild. What day did I talk to you guys on? The Saturday after Thanksgiving. What was that like? Day
34, 35, something like that.
No, was it?
I mean, I talked to you way before that, but
Yeah, no,
Well,
I
it
don't.
was about 30
I don't
days
actually
ago.
know.
Yeah, I was
45
gonna say,
days ago.
It's pretty close.
I'm like scared to
Right.
load TikTok because I feel like on my computer because I feel like it's gonna kick me again for some reason. But let me see if I can pull it up. But I don't know, man. Wild that I'm still keeping consistent. Pretty pumped with that just because I think I've now eclipsed the total number of social media posts I've ever made in the last 5 years
Nice squad.
total in the last 67 days. God, I was dreading that. No, it's been wild, but it's fun. It's way more. It's way easier now than day one. Legitimately had blue painter's tape over my phone screen for the first 2-3 days. Just like, nope, don't want to see anything. Audio is absolute.
Didn't I say it would get easier?
You did. Everyone said it would get easier. It's slowly getting easier.
And even sometimes when we have big announcements, it makes it harder and harder for us to get posts out. I know, like for me, for the swag announcement, man, I was on take at least 50. So
I wasn't on that many, but I did do multiple.
Just wait for day 100. That's gonna be a whole blooper reel, I think, of just me being like saying something and be like and just like all sorts of faces going like and then just like honestly, even doing like the whole like like just there's so many weird takes that I have. Like that is the day 100 take. And I'm gonna max that length out. Like if it's a 10-minute video, it's because I have 10 minutes or more worth of 5-second bloopers just on constant cycle.
Dude,
honestly,
you just see the blue tape coming off.
Yeah,
I get mush mouth, and it's like you're sitting there talking, and it's like
you start tripping over words, and you're like, I want to say this, but I want to say this as well, all in the same sentence.
Like 6 times, even on today's post, I was like,
7 times.
Yeah. So, look, anyone that thinks it's easy and that we make it easy, it's not always easy.
You don't see the 6-7 takes beforehand.
He did it.
But no, I will tell you the funniest thing about like my default reaction when I get that mush mouth is to go, oh, sorry, English.
I do. Oh, Brian.
I literally am just like, and then
I did it while I was at work.
Screen, like, stop, damn it, stop recording.
I did it while I was at work. I got mush mouth while I was making a pitch. And to reset myself, I went, oh, I'm sorry, English is hard. Well, I was speaking to Rangel Rodriguez. And
so English is the second one.
And he laughs and goes, oh, man, you're not kidding.
Should not drink when I expect a joke.
So it's going to be called.
Whoever just said that, you can just ban them. I know them; they can go. Just see ya.
I'm sorry, Spare. I'm from Wisconsin too, so
you can go too. See ya.
not a Packers fan, so let's.
So be on the lookout for pickle problems.
What order number were you? Because I can just refund that right now.
Yeah, Cobra.
I think anyone I know is a confirmed Packers fan. Your order is just going to be a Bears t-shirt. Or I'm going to send you a cheese grater. I'm just going to like order a bunch of cheese graters off Amazon. I'm just going to send you a cheese grater in your box. Like, here you go.
I'm literally going to have to go get like some waiters because it's getting deep in here.
or a bear packing the cheese. If you could pick up what I'm putting down.
All right, Lep, we haven't heard much from you. How's the cute barbecue world going? Let's not talk bowling for a second.
Laid off right now. I get laid off January 1st, and I don't go back till April.
Well, I'm sorry I brought it up.
Yeah, well, barbecue.
Way to go.
Barbecue don't do so well up here in the winter months, so he just lays me off. But if we do get a job, I'll go work it, and we'll have to work out some kind of pay. But this is when I do my social media stuff. This is when I do all my side hustles, and I'm actually looking into it. Do a ghost kitchen out of this bar near me, and
cool.
sell my birria tacos and Mexican street corn.
Oh, dude,
Ooh.
hell yes.
Yeah.
So
Lep,
I
if you need to talk through ideas, I grew up in restaurants, man.
Okay.
Hit me
I'll
up.
keep that in mind.
Good thing I
I
ate
got
already.
I got ideas
I know
already.
the
Yeah. Right on.
local barbecue place here. They converted a Jiffy Lube into a barbecue pit.
Oh, nice. Nice.
That's a great idea, actually.
Use all the old oil to light the fire.
No, but it's got natural pits in it, and
Yeah, right. That's
Yeah.
what I'm
No,
saying.
yeah.
The pit's already there.
Did they keep the bay doors that they could open them?
no, they closed them off.
Okay.
But that wouldn't be a bad idea.
Right.
No,
You could
honestly,
smoke-
you
Yeah.
close one side of the bay doors and keep the other bay doors open.
airflow.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
I would say,
It's
just,
awesome.
don't mind me. I'm over here secretly figuring out what the delivery fee would be from Cleveland to St. Louis.
Quite a bit. Quite a bit.
You'd be better off
You
just
see,
flying over yourself.
Yeah, you see,
Yeah,
Walmart,
Absolutely.
Or just hit a few tournaments on the way there.
Yeah, just make a tour of it.
It'd
That's
be a
fine
tube
because
and
me and
lube.
Lep can partner and we can put it on his YouTube channel. Be the BHB Leprechaun TV bowling tour, bowling and barbecue tour.
Yeah, there you go. That would be awesome. That would be. Even though I'm sucking this year, I got 190 average. Man,
I would say 190 is
I wouldn't say
sucking.
that's sucking.
Yeah, well,
That's competing.
I had to break back out with the Black Widow 3.0, man. The
Ooh.
RST, my RST just out of nowhere died. Like it gets no reaction on the wood lanes, and you figure it would grip and go. You know what I mean?
Have you detoxed it?
What's that?
Have you detoxed it?
I think that's what I need to do.
Yeah, you gotta draw that oil out of it.
Yeah, it just slides, man.
Yeah,
I'm like,
that's exactly
oh,
like
God.
when you start seeing a ball not reacting to its normal
yep.
pattern. You need to draw that oil out of that ball.
Yeah.
Last, I
Just
just
several of mine.
I told a friend of mine, which I probably should have not said anything until after this next week. His phase 2, we're playing him this next week ahead, and I'm like,
You're like, damn.
his phase 2 is like dead. He's never detoxed it, so it's just a brick of oil rolling down lane. And I was like, bro, go get a detox. If that's your main ball, the phase 2 is an oil sponge. It is just up there gulping oil.
Yep.
And he's never detoxed it. And I was like, detox, resurface, and you should see some life come back right away. And then I looked at the schedule and went, I mean, you could just wait a couple weeks, though. I'm sure it's fine.
Right. Don't do it right away. Don't do it right
just
away.
Start
Just get-
scratching his
just-
neck really
just
hard.
get around the ball a little bit more and get your shoulder and back into it. Like, what are you doing?
Like, bro,
I was
So
gonna say,
Leprechaun,
you're just dropping the ball.
Jeff, don't say that. I have it up in the corner of the screen, man. That's Jeff. That's rude.
But no, in all
Okay, come-
honesty,
See you, Jeff.
detoxing a ball
Yeah.
when you start seeing things that aren't reacting the way they used to, it means that the ball's basically soaked up so much oil.
Soaked.
Yeah, that you need to get that thing in and I'm gonna say an oven, but not a oven. I have a detoxer small thing from Amazon.
The new ball.
yeah, the new ball. It's a
New
glorified
ball, yeah.
dehydrator.
Yep.
And I do like I would say about 45-minute increments. I don't let the ball get way too hot, and then I'll give it a break between sessions and clean it between sessions because I don't want it to overbake. But I also don't want to pull too much oil out of the ball because I still want some lane shine on the ball. Because technically, when I get a ball straight out of the box, it takes me a little while to get some lane shine on it where it's more consistent. So when I do detox, I don't like detox it to exhaustion. I detox it to a certain point where I'm like, okay, it's usable again. And I want to quote usable because it's kind of like a guessing game. You see how much oil's coming out of it. And honestly, with being a solids guy myself, you're going to see a lot more oil come out of a solid than you will a pearl, because the pearl's not going to soak up a ton of oil.
Yeah.
Right. Especially if it's got polish on it, because the polish clogs the pores.
Right, exactly.
I almost just went and got the No Mercy solid. I was like, screw this. I'm going to go get me another one.
Lep, if you do that, that ball is going to get halfway down lane, make a U-turn, and come back.
Well, with my
thing's got-
outside, I'm outside and down and in, and honestly, these balls work better for me on the wood lanes than people think. You know what I mean? I don't have much revs on my ball. You know what I mean? So it's not a big hooking ball. The solids aren't big hooking balls for me. They actually work how a ball should work.
Right.
I don't know if it's my style, you know what I mean, or it's the junk ass Dickies lanes. I don't know.
Well, I've
we
got
all
a
have
pretty good
different
guess.
styles.
I have a pretty good guess. It's the lower rev rate, so you're not revving the cover off the ball.
Mhm.
And with that, you're probably got a little bit of more than average forward roll on it than somebody that yams on it like I do.
Yeah.
So you're actually accentuating the control portion of the solid without it jumping sideways because you're putting a lot of rotation on it.
Right.
Yeah.
Hold up, wait, time out. We've got to get a description of yamming. What the hell? You're going to yam on it.
Ask Revelated.
Oh no, we're not asking other people. You got to explain it now.
Yeah,
No, I know what
definition
he's
of
talking
yamming.
Hit it
about.
harder. Hit it harder. Yam on it. Give it the beans.
Yeah,
I'm on it.
honestly, it's instead of coming outside the side of the ball, it's getting through the back of the ball, and it's literally yamming through the center of the ball. You're already letting the ball get through the forward momentum. Is that a well description?
Well, here, I'll give you a visualization. Like, y'all have seen me bowl. My hand is under the ball a long time.
Same.
But when I rip through it, when I'm yamming on the ball, I'm not coming around it. I am literally trying to cut the ball in half with my fingers.
Yes.
So I'm getting a little more forward roll than when I go dead around it, but I'm also trying to put about 50 more revs on the ball. So I need a touch more of forward roll.
You're basically pushing the ball forward so that the core is not able to have this motion, and it's already making the forward roll motion. And then you're getting extra speed on it so that it doesn't have the extra chance to make that last second hook. It gives that extra forward momentum.
Right.
So,
I'm clipping all this.
I'm telling you, bro.
When we were in
It
the
does
double
work.
section,
It does
when we
work.
were in the double section at Nationals, that was me yamming on the ball.
Yeah, that you needed it down there for that pattern.
I mean, I was literally trying to rip the cover off of it once we got to doubles.
I was very humbled at Nationals. Like, yeah.
Let's just call it pickle push.
Yam master.
But the thing I was
Pickle
impressed with,
pushing and yamming?
Those two go together.
hey, that sounds like it needs to be on a website that only has one fan, okay?
Yeah, only.
It's the only yam channel.
But what I was
Going
impressed
yamming.
with Baton Rouge is that lane surface, they were all new lane surfaces that got installed fresh there. And they played a lot better than I thought they were going to, because historically, brand new lane surfaces can be Jekyll and Hyde.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It was more fun watching them being built on their Facebook page, as they were going through the whole progress of them coming in, getting built, and seeing the end product when I got down there. I was like, damn.
Honestly,
Why can't
what they got transferred here to Strikers in Sunrise. They're tough. I'm not gonna lie. They even had open bowling, free bowling, matter of fact, to try to figure out the oil patterns that they wanted to make their house shot. That's how tough those lanes were.
Oof.
So yeah. So
No, thank you.
I commend everyone that has bowled on in the nationals. I was lucky enough to do states there. I struggled. I definitely struggled there for states, but I still cashed out. I still qualified. So wasn't my best performance by any means, but I was happy to cash out and compete. Let's just put it that way.
I think besides nationals, I think the other thing, we have an old wood house here. They just resurfaced the lanes, sanded them, everything. The first time I went up there and bowled after it, I was like, "Yep, this is going to be fun again." It's like, of course, they did it during the middle of league, like shut down.
Oh yeah, it's all
And-
it's always the way.
Well, because they were in the process of selling it too, and they're like, "Well, before we sign the contract, they're like, you have to resurface them and all that." I'm like, "Huh, this is gonna be fun when we come back." And of course, first night I come back, they forget to oil our lane. They stripped it, but didn't put any oil on it.
Really?
Golly.
Can't even make the arrows. It went.
You might
Loft
as well
at 55
grandma roll it, but at that point, grandma roll.
Yeah, no, throwing spare balls all day.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
we
was
found
saying-
out during practice, man. You couldn't even hit the first arrow, and it went
No.
took that hard left hand turn, and we're
No.
like,
No.
"Yeah, you
Throwing the
might want to
spare
grab that
ball
oil."
and lofting half the lane. That is the game plan there. Because it can't hook if it's in the air.
That is true. By then, I might as well just grab a house ball and just chuck it down.
So what do you
That
guys
would be the worst
work?
idea.
What are you guys
They're
getting
still
into? What are you guys getting into this year? You guys have like nationals in store. You guys have
Yep.
any tournaments going on?
Yep.
We have a tournament that we do. It's called the Big Dicky. I'm back-to-back champions on that. On that.
That's what she said.
Yee.
So,
What are you compensating for, sir? What are you compensating for?
but I heard he's not going to do it this year. He's going to do some kind of. He wants to do some TBA format where we take 4 days of bowling, and the top 5 bowlers move on to step ladder. I'm like, come on, we ain't professional, man. We're a bunch of degenerates bowling in one of the smallest houses in Cleveland. You know, we're more of a drinking team than a bowling team. You're going to try to get these people to come back 4 or 5 days. You know what I mean? No. Like
No.
you know, for like the whole month of February, you know, you got a bowl on Saturday or Sunday. You know what I mean? Like nobody's going to be down for that. Just do the one tournament, make it an all-day tournament, and you know, have a handicap and a scratch winner and call it a day.
As far as my tournaments go, this is actually starting to get into my busy season for tournaments. I've got the States down in Joplin,
Yeah. And
Followed-
Carthage.
followed almost immediately by the Ozarks.
Yep.
Then Nationals,
When you heading to nationals?
same weekend, week after Labor Day.
I'm going 4th of July weekend this year.
You
I-
suck.
I'm the last 2 days of March. I'm 30 and 31 of March.
Main
got put
1
on a
and
new
2
team.
for me.
And then right after, like we go the week after Labor Day, so I'll be in Reno Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Fly back Thursday, then load up my brand new Mitsubishi Outlander with all my bowling equipment, and then drive to Wichita Falls, Texas, for the swag tournament.
I got you, Squash. Squash has a great question. He actually even reached out to me today, and I told him that this could be a lengthy question because there's a lot to do with it. What do new bowlers need to be looking at to read the ball on the lane? And I know what he's trying to refer to.
Good question.
Yeah, like by ball reaction of hooking too much or hooking too less. What's the appropriate adjustments? So let's go around the circle and give our opinions on this, because it's going to vary. I know it's going to vary between bowler to bowler.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So what are we starting with?
Cobra.
Okay, so I'm going to be a different take here because your mechanics going to change so much in a year. I wouldn't be more worried about reading the lanes or the ball motion as much as getting consistent and the same release and same targeting spots over and over and over. I mean, if you want to teach them how to read the lane, you can take them to different various lanes to see how the ball reacts in different types of surfaces, you know. But I think consistency and timing is probably the two things they should focus on the most. Brian?
Nathan.
I would say,
Oh.
yeah, consistency in your approach, especially for, I don't know. I guess I'm all the way down here in the bottom right. I don't know where
I was saying.
It's all good. It's all good.
I said Brian, not Brian.
Oh, my, whatever. Fine. I'll change my answer then. Pickles, you're up. Why'd you say Brian? It's Pickles. That's weird.
Go Ryan.
No, I think just a consistent approach, especially when you're starting off so fresh, and then learning kind of where your break point. Yeah, or it's the Bears choking. I don't know. Fuck. But it's probably both. Just consistent approach, timing with your feet, your swing, everything, and then just a consistent release as well. I think is more important. Just getting the ball off your hand and rolling it off your hand the same way every single time is key. Even your footwork, like where you line up, how you step, where you put your feet, all of those things, and then from there it's just dialing it in and finding your break points and then learning what ball does what. I think is what I've always done, but I'm also not the best person to ask that question. I'm still learning a lot of it myself, so it's just what I do. It's working, kinda. Shot a 676 Thursday. I'll take that.
Hey,
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah, man.
Sup, Mars?
oh boy.
So close to that 700. Elusive little shit.
You're there. You're there. You got
I just didn't miss all my fucking 10 pins. I mean,
Oh yeah.
I would have
Screw that 10 pin.
everyone just gone.
Yep.
Should probably get a spare ball. Spare where? Spare ball.
Spare wear ball.
Someday.
You may have an idea there.
I may have one or two ordered through KR right now. We'll see.
Oh.
See, that in the industry, ladies and gentlemen, is what we call a tease.
Yeah.
Nathan,
No, I have two ordered. They're all just for me.
Nathan, what's your opinion on this?
Well, like especially with like coaching, the youth bowlers and new bowlers, mine is I always try to do a pre-shot routine.
Absolutely.
Consistency with your footwork too, making sure it's the same every time. And then me personally, myself, I'm looking at break point and trying to line up my mark all the time. I mean, once I got that down, everything else just it will come naturally. Me, I sit here at home with my kids and toss the football underneath, trying to hit the same spot on them. They're hitting the same spot on me. That helps with the release and your timing, all that. And that was something I learned 30 years ago from my coach, just by doing that.
Yep, pitching
Wait,
the football.
you're over 30 years?
Oh, my network. Huh?
Goodbye.
You don't look like you're 20, bro.
Dude, I'm 35. I am 35.
Holy shit.
I'm old.
You make Steve look like a grandpa.
Well, see, at the beginning of the year, I just shaved everything off. I was like, my wife looked at me. She's like, man, you look like you're 12 now.
Steve's still in
Highly
shock.
offended.
I have no idea what that's like.
I just turned 40. Shut up.
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
It's probably for the best.
Yeah, absolutely.
But in my defense, I've looked like I was 30 since I was like 17. So I mean, I was hoping it was
So
just gonna
6 or
stay
7
that
years
way, but
ago?
Yeah, no, it just I got to the age where I looked, and then I just continued to look older. So
All right, Leprechaun. What's your take on ball read?
Pretty much the same boat. I'm learning. I got these 3 new balls that I'm still learning that I got last year, and with me being a sub, I really don't get a whole lot of time, lane time with them. But I seem to agree with everybody. If you get your footwork and your approach and your release down, then that's when you start to move into the other phase of bowling, and you start to read what your ball is doing, the lanes. Obviously you got the difference between a synthetic lane and a wood lane.
Yep.
You definitely have differences in the oil patterns. So really, if you throw the ball the same way, it's going to be easier for you to say, I got to move left, I got to move right. And I like to stay on an axis point. I'm either moving 6 inches backwards, forward, a couple boards left, a couple boards right. I don't like to move a lot, and I always like to hit that same arrow. You want to put that ball on that same arrow. Even if you throw a bad shot, as long as you hit that arrow, you're going to see what that ball is going to do going down the lane. And reading, man, I've been bowling my whole life. I'm 51, and I still don't know that trick. So,
But I would say another thing is
I'd
your
love to.
mental game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's a huge one, and I'll be honest, I still struggle with it from time to time.
Mhm.
I talk about it even today when I was at practice. I left a nasty split, and I walked away, and everyone's like, "Oh, ha ha ha," and I was like, "I got this," and they're like, "Oh, whatever," and I'm like, "No, I got this." Did I pick up that split? Hell yeah, I did. Because
There you go.
I got this. If you walk away from something and you're like, I'm already defeated, you are 100% defeated. If you walk away from something and be like, I got this, easy pickup. Doesn't matter if it's a 10 pin, doesn't matter what it is. If you go in with the confidence of like, yeah, was it a good shot? Yeah, it was a good shot. Did they all fall? No. You can still pick it up. 100%.
I've been Spencer taught me this one is if watch where your ball is exiting the pin deck if you can.
Yeah.
Watch where it's exiting. That will tell you a lot about what's is going on with the lane.
Yeah.
The other thing that I would add to this is when people start to try to figure out when you're hitting high or when you're hitting right or left across the deck, watch your ball speed.
Mm-hmm.
If you are looking at your ball speed and you are throwing fast and you're coming across the deck, then that tells you a lot. If you are throwing slower and you're arcing your ball out, that's going to tell you a whole lot more. So your ball speed is going to tell you a ton of information. So when you're done bowling, even if you don't get a strike, look up at that screen. You're not looking up at the screen to see how you pick up that spare. You're looking up at the screen to see what your speed is. Because that speed tells you a ton of things. And I know
assuming your house tells you speed.
Yeah,
that is
my center
true
doesn't
too.
tell me speed.
What is this?
Just tell me the speed.
Looking up to?
Yeah, but what speed? I don't even know. How are you measuring that?
I got a desk, a pencil, and a piece of paper.
I look back at my teammates and they go, "Bro, slow the fuck down." Oh, my bad.
Right.
And here's the other thing too is
They'll be like,
a lot of
I got
people
long
also-
arms. I don't know.
Yeah, and a lot of people think that, like, in your approach, if you're like rushing to the line, that your ball speed's going to be faster. It's not true. Sometimes when you slow your approach down, all your power is coming through your leg. So you're gonna speed up your rev rates and your speed on that ball. So it's kind of like a hard balance.
Yep.
You just need to know like when you need to control that tempo, and tempo is a huge distribution of how you make a ball turn.
Yeah.
And especially over time with your ball speed, you're going to be, after bowling for a while, you're going to be able to tell if you threw that ball faster than what you
Oh
normally
yeah,
do.
absolutely. Muscle memory. Absolutely.
I have to. I generally keep the same pace with my feet. It's more where my height of ball at my setup of my approach I have to control, but it's because I have such long arms that I'm like,
I feel like someone's about to burst.
I know.
Yes.
You ever
Oh,
seen
no,
the Big
Steve.
Bang Theory episode where they're talking about tapioca pudding and Sheldon can't talk? That's how I feel right now.
I haven't seen that episode, so no.
Bro,
I don't
we
watch
put
it,
you in the
so
corner for a reason.
My goodness. Okay. Sorry. But we are actually talking about reading the lanes, reading the ball. You have to understand that there are 3 phases of a ball roll: skid, hook,
Skid,
and roll.
roll, and
You
roll.
have to understand all 3, what they look like, when they're doing it, and okay. So, if you're in a pearl ball and the lanes are oily as all fuck, you're gonna get roll. You're gonna get skid and
Yeah,
hook, but
right,
you're never
yeah.
gonna get into roll.
Right.
So
It's
obviously
gonna,
that's not what
it's gonna
you're
get
gonna wanna
skid and hit.
yes, it's gonna go skid, maybe a little bit of hook, and it'll still be in its hook phase when it hits the pin.
Before it gets in the roll.
Definitely
Yeah.
not the ball to get into.
but if they're a new bowler, they're not really going to understand that whole situation right off of
Which
the
is why
bat.
it was
And it
good
also-
that you guys
it also
covered the
depends
basics
on ball
first, so I
speed.
could go
I
over the
know.
analytics.
I mean, if look,
So
I
y'all
know.
did a great
If
job
you have-
covering
you
the
have-
basics.
if you
This
have
is
somebody-
the last part of it to cap it off.
if you have somebody that is throwing 10-mile-an-hour ball speed, right? That ball is basically starting to roll really early, right? So it's never really getting into a hook motion. It's already releasing their hand, and it's already kind of doing this. It's not doing this. It's already starting to do this. It's just going to do this earlier on, and that's where they get. I feel like they start to feel. I don't want to say demoralized, but that's where they start to feel like, oh, I can't do this, because the ball's already making the turn before they have a chance at it, because the ball doesn't have enough
Right.
time to get down the lane.
Right. So if you're using that big, aggressive, solid ball on bone dry lanes, you're actually getting all 3 phases, but the first 2 phases are done within the first 2 feet.
Right.
Right.
You're getting a foot of skid, probably 6 inches of skid, a foot and a half of hook, and 58 feet of roll.
You better loft it pretty far down the lane.
And then if you
Can't
do
hook
get
if it's in the
pocket
air.
like that, exactly. And if you do get to the pocket like that, you're going to wonder why in the hell I'm leaving so many 7 and 10 pins. Because you will not carry. It will not happen. So understanding the 3 phases, when those 3 phases are supposed to be actually going on, and being able to read that and know that, it will make ball changes. This is for ball changes specifically, but it'll make ball changes a whole lot simpler. Because there'll be nights where I'll be like, man, I'm carrying, but I hate the way my ball's rolling. And it's because I'm in a ball that's getting into the roll phase stupid late, and I'm getting light carry that's carrying, but I'm not wanting to change out because I'm striking. I had a 250 game where I shot a 250, and I'm like, I hated the ball roll that entire game. Could not stand it. Was not happy with it. But it was carrying, so I stayed put.
Which is weird that you're having that much struggle with being a lefty.
Well, I'm a lefty that's got a high rotation and a high rev rate. So, yes, I actually do transition.
Our Thursday night league, there was all 10 of us were righties, and I think six of them were all 2-handed bowlers, So talk about after first game. Wow. It was I'm like, yep. I don't know. That's when I was like, let's pull out the old T zone, see if we can't mess with them a little bit.
Yep. That's when you're sitting there. You're like, okay, I got plastic and I got urethane. Let's give them hell.
I left the urethane at home.
Oh no. I have a team. Like, it's me and my brother. Both of us are lefties on my team. And then there's another team that has 3 lefties. Every single time I know I'm bowling that team, urethane is in my bag. Whether I throw it or not, it is going on the rack just to get in their heads.
We have a guy like that on our league. He, depending like who he's bowling, he'll rip out the purple urethane, the black urethane. He'll have them sitting up there, and yeah, he'll start throwing them after game 1. If we had a really good first game against them.
Dude, all I have to do is throw it once or twice. If I throw it twice in practice, it is in their head the rest of the night. And 2 shots with urethane is not going to cause that much carry down.
Mm-mm.
But in their mind, they're like, oh, it's bone dry in the fronts and there's a puddle right in front of the head pin now. Thanks for throwing the 2 shots with urethane. And I'm sitting there in the back of my mind going, tell me you don't know jack shit about bowling without telling me you don't know jack shit about bowling.
I mean, you can put not even throw it, and it will get in people's minds.
Need the ball return is what
About the same
I've been started doing it.
There was one night, first night I did it. I wasn't even that mean because I put it on the rack, but I didn't throw it. I actually used it as my spare ball, only throwing at 7 pins with it, and they still complained.
Nice.
I bowled the King of the Hill tournament one month, and one kid at lefty was throwing the purple urethane. Guy that was bowling with us as we were moving, that's all he did was complain about him throwing it, and I'm just like, who cares? And he's like, he was shooting like buck 40s or something like that, and he's just complaining the whole time to the tournament director, everything. It's like, just get over it. Like,
Right, so
The ball's the least of your worries.
yeah. It's like, just thanks for your donation, buddy. Like, if you want to go home, you can. Don't bother me.
So here's a good question as well. Like, how often do you guys transition between balls rather than transition your shot? Do you jump out of balls and go to something else between games, or do you try to transition through the 3 games?
I bowled last week, and I started with the Black Widow. Was doing great with it, and towards the end, like 7th and 8th frame, I kind of like lost it. Like, it wasn't there. I was like, man, it's not crushing the pocket like I needed it to. So in the 10th frame, I broke out with the Idle Pearl just to see. I was like, oh, okay. So I started with it with the Idle, and man, it was worse. I was like, man. So I mid-game jumped back to the Black Widow. I was like, well, that was a bad move. I should have just stuck with the 3.0 and just see where it was going, and maybe it was me and I didn't catch myself. Maybe it was my mechanics that caused all that. Or
You know what I call that? I call that you told that ball like, oh, I'm gonna set you on the bench, right? And then they're like, oh, and then you picked it back up and you're like, bam, 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 right?
Mm-hmm.
I've done that to my bowling ball several times. I've gotten up. I'm like, you've got one more shot before you're going in the bag.
Absolutely.
All you got to do is threaten it, and it's like,
Yeah.
172 to a 200 the second game. So
Anybody that hasn't yelled at your bowling ball, you're not a bowler yet.
Or slap it when it's on the ball return.
Yeah, like, bro, do your job. You got one job.
hold up.
So
Hold on, Colbert's
with the
waiting.
Black Widow, on the Black Widow, do you play straight or do you play big hook?
straight. I'm up to 10 arrow, and hopefully it walks in.
Okay, so move left a little with that Black Widow and keep it in the oil. The longer it's in the oil, the better that ball is going to be. I have the same issue with it. That's why I switched to the Pure Envy. If it touches friction, it's taken off. So the Pure Envy is a little bit heavier, so it carries through a little bit more. So with my 3.0, if it overhooks in practice one time, I won't even use it because I know the lanes are super friction that night.
Yeah.
So, but the way they got that cover stock designed, it thrives in oil. Once it touches the friction, it's taken off.
I could probably throw it up 15 then and see what happens. You
Not
know?
even all the way to
Yeah,
15.
try
You
that.
could be good at like 12 and a half.
Okay.
Just ride the shim.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that ball.
I don't have
Go
an
ahead.
experienced oiler either. So this machine that we have is older, and the guy that owns the lanes, he's the one that programs the thing, and I don't really think he knows fully what he's doing with this machine. And then he has this kid run it, his garbage kid, you know what I mean? Like he runs out garbage outside, and he's honey-do list kid, and then he gets them drunk afterwards. You don't even pay him; he just gets them drunk. But he runs the machine, and sometimes that machine will get stuck. Like, is it just laying a bunch of oil right there as it got stuck? You know what I mean? Like, he used to mop the lanes, and it was more consistent that way. But now he got
old school.
Yeah, now
Oh,
he got
bruh.
lazy, and I got this big machine, If you don't know how to program it, what's the point? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The old school to like programming new machines. It's
Night and day.
absolutely absolutely generations apart.
I asked the kid. I said,
Well-
"So what pattern are you laying down?" He was like, "I don't
I
know."
don't know.
Team national shot.
I don't know. It's like USBC Masters. Let's see what that does.
Yeah.
Day 4 qualifying pattern.
What's this?
So there was lanes.
What's this button do?
Yeah.
Right. There was lanes around here that got caught putting vegetable oil in their oiler.
I
Oh,
heard about
no.
that. I did.
What?
I
Whoa.
seriously did hear about that.
They were
That's
doing it to.
terrible.
Your ball come
So
back.
they cut costs.
Burnt onion ring
Yeah.
or something. Burnt French fry.
I guess it
Is that a
wasn't
chicken
breaking
wing I
down.
smell?
Yeah.
It wasn't even fresh.
Must have been that
vegetable oil.
Jiffy Lube oil.
Stuff out of the
What
grease.
oil do you use? 5W30?
WD-40.
I got it for free from the recycling company.
I thought it was.
Oh, no.
Why is this black?
Why does this entire place smell like a dive bar?
When I worked in factories,
It's called a bowling alley, sir.
when I worked in factories, we would always mess with the new guys and be like, "Hey, go ask that guy if he's got any more plum bob oil." And then that person would send them to this person. Next thing you know, this newbie done made it all the way around the plant. He's like, "Man, nobody has no plum bob oil." Okay.
All right, man. Appreciate you looking.
Yeah. Right.
But I guess they did it because it's kind of like a bolero. It's not like it's an entertainment business
It's an
more than.
entertainment center. Okay.
But they put that down so they thought in theory it would last 30 days
Longer.
for the high school bowlers. And I'm like, bro.
Did they chat GPT this or what?
They probably just saving money. You know
Even
how
ChatGPT
No,
is
but
not that dumb.
I'm just saying.
I was gonna say, ChatGPT would at least tell you to use peanut oil.
right. But you know how it is when you got a business like that. They give their high end people bonuses at the end of the year for cutting spending,
Saving money.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
however, if you're not bringing in revenue, at the end of the day, how is that justified?
Right. Well, they don't care. It's a
Right, but you know what I'm
It's
saying.
attached-
Like,
we
you-
went there
you
during
cut,
the summer.
You cut costs, right? But if you don't bring in the people, there's no there. You're losing your profit margin, right?
Yeah, but to them, they don't make money off of the bowling center as much as they do the game center.
Correct. That's
During-
why I
during the
don't.
summer-
That's why I don't understand why they're concentrating on the bowlers per se. And I'm only saying this because I have gone into a couple boleros here locally that are like, "Oh, you should join leagues," and I'm like, your lanes are dry as a bone. Like, there's no way I would ever join a league here. I can't throw any of my gear here unless I'm throwing plastic.
They don't do leagues here. They're literally they have the contract through the high school bowling, and that's it. So during the summer, they won't even oil at all.
I don't even understand how they're doing high school bowlers then.
It may be
They're
just for
putting
practice.
cooking oil down.
Yeah. Dude, I went to one of those. We have a main event entertainment center that has bowling, right?
Mm-hmm.
Their approaches are about only 60 feet, 60% of a full approach.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Me and a buddy of mine went over there, and we brought our own equipment in there, and they looked at us like we had 6 heads.
Yeah. Same
And, dude,
thing happened.
I threw a shot that led to Deadwood, right? And I'm like, hey, I need this cleared out. And the person from the back literally just walked down the lane, dropped off, slid it through the gutter, and walked back dead down the center of the lane. And I'm like, that's you're not supposed to be able to do that. You should have fallen on your ass about 6 times.
Yeah, you're like, oh, that answers a lot of questions.
Mark asked a question. He's got a 6-game tournament coming up on Wood Lanes. Any suggestions?
House or shot, or a sport shot pattern. That's going to play a big difference in it.
He says all of his equipment's for synthetic, so that's expect the worst, hope for the best.
I was to say, and it also depends on how much oil they're putting down.
Yeah.
Branson.
I love
So hold on, he's bowling at Branson Bowl, which is a wood lane house that just got resurfaced that I was bowling at. And if it's going to be the house, if it's going to be the house shot, I would grab a weak bowl there because I had some of my strong equipment and it's just going to go Brooklyn on you and expect a lot of corner pins.
I was going to say, if it's light oil, go to something that's going to be a little more responsive and hope you can play a big hook.
Yeah,
if
and
it's heavy oil, then your urethanes and your big ASIM solids are in play.
Yeah, I agree with that.
oh, I know who Mark is. I bowl with him on Thursdays. But yeah, I expect a lot of corner pins and expect not to be able to walk in there since they put in couches and all that. So, and revamped it.
Bring your spare ball.
Yeah.
Usually in tournaments,
Bring your frustration.
but basically in tournaments, especially tournaments that aren't on house, the most important ball in your bag is your spare ball anyway.
Oh, so he's bowling travel league tomorrow up there is where it's at. So it'll be their house shot. Expect to probably be about 15, 20 boards to the left of where you normally would stand.
Oosh.
Sling it at the 10 pin and watch it turn, baby.
Yep, that's what I did, and
Outside in.
there is a lot of friction on the outside.
Well, and the only problem with that is when you get stupid deep and you're playing stupid to the through the middle to get the oil, and then you hit that stupid friction outside, your ball's going to go sideways. Your entry angle is going to be too steep, and you're going to be in 10-pin hell.
And I know a lot of the guys there that have been bowling leagues, they've been starting off game 1 throwing urethane to get some carry down of
Trying to get
oil.
carry down.
Yeah.
Yep,
Push it.
and then transitioning about midway through game 2 and finishing out game 3 that way.
Honestly, the only other thing that I could add to that is moving up on the approach to get longer down the lane, so that way you have a fighting chance to have a very late hook. that's really a fighting chance. But
Another thing there
Ben,
is
Ben, don't you dare blaspheme in here. Some people can't get to a corner pin without a spare ball.
I bowled there Friday for fun, and the way it looked like is that they sanded down the approaches too, so they were slick as hell.
oh,
So
for real?
yeah, I know. I normally have an S8 on, and then I was like, I went and grabbed my tennis shoes because I didn't feel like falling on my ass.
All right, so there's a guy that I bowl with, and he has traction on boulder shoes. He's a two-hander, and he's a stomper, and he fucking fell. So that tells you how much buffing they did on this approach. And this was before tournament, and I'm like, oh, I'm doomed. I am absolutely doomed. Like it didn't matter what slide I had on. I was able to. I was able to do all right, but it throws you off your game. The approach has so much to do with how you're going to actually throw. If you can't get comfortable on the approach, you're doomed.
And Ben, I understand that. I am a big fan of Norm Duke. I love the way he can do that. But I have 2 FTCC tears in my wrist in my lifetime. I cannot flatten my wrist out. It is impossible for me.
Yeah, some people can and some people can't. I mean, I have the spare ball, and I can flatten the hand out, but I still prefer my spare ball.
As a matter of fact, I didn't take my spare ball to shoot content. So when I left 7 pins, I will post these. There are a couple of shots of me throwing at a 7 pin, throwing an absolutely horrible attempt at a backup ball.
Hey, you tried it though.
You gotta try.
I was 2 for 2, but boy, they were ugly.
What is your guys' benchmark balls right now?
Oof.
The Unreal.
Equinox Solid just became that new benchmark, I think, in my bag. And then Phase 2 right behind it.
The Pearl or the original?
Which one?
Solid.
For the Phase 2 Solid. But I don't know. I just got my IQ Tour baked, resurfaced, new grips, everything all around, and I forgot how goated the IQ Tour is.
I was going to say the IQ Tour is a goat ball.
So it's really between those 3, all solids. Just
before I signed, the IQ Tour was my benchmark ball. I would literally not go to a bowling alley without it.
I know Colbert will like this one. I love my B1, but right behind it is my Hyperdrive Pearl.
Mm-hmm.
So I know he'd like the Hammer product because that's all he throws. But I've been leaning towards the SBI stuff lately, so
They're good balls, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. My
honestly, look, at the end of the day, you need to find the brand that matches up with you.
Yeah, and it was Brunswick. I first started off with Ebonite when I first started bowling, and hell, my kid won a free ball and got the 1 reverb, and I'm kind of jealous of that one a little bit.
So, Cobra, again, what was the benchmark ball?
Well, depends which house I go, but usually it's my Pure Envy or the Mania.
I'll say, and the people that know you, that is a surprise to no one. The man's got a Pure Envy plus 2 blanks that he's waiting for once that one dies.
Yep. You can get so much reading from the Pure Envy, though. It tells you everything that the lane can offer.
Oh, yeah. If I were to throw that Pure Envy, I'd be looking at the ball roll, and it would tell me exactly where I need to go. If it's going through the 3 phases where it's supposed to, you're in that ball all night long. If you throw it and it gets into a roll phase in 5 feet, that's going to be a little too strong, and I need to ball down. And there should not be a single instance where that ball never gets into a roll. If it goes skid, hook, and then doesn't get into a roll, they need to stop putting, the gutter to gutter flood that's 50 feet long on their freaking alley as their house shot.
Right, you're not wrong. Here, hold on.
I was about to say, what are we getting here?
I thought
Probably pulling out a pure envy in the box.
Undrilled, fill in the bag.
Yep, there they are.
thought about going and getting the Black Danger Zone.
Dude, that's
Oh, nice. I saw
Both
it
of them
thrown
look
on
nice.
Thursday, and it was looking real nice on the lane, and I was like,
Right, but its price point is awesome. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it's like $120.
yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Yep.
It's funny, Storm released that next at 199, and then Brunswick was like, "Well, here's the zone for 120."
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Isn't the Vengeance like 170 though? I mean, at least they brought the price down a little bit. It's a little bit lower than you would think it would be, and that's
then
a
what, the
big ball.
The Transformer is also what 200.
Yeah, it's like 198 or 199 everywhere.
The multiple
ball's
drilling
gonna be
you can do
nasty,
on
though.
that. Yeah,
That ball's gonna be nasty.
Oh, yeah, that
missed the
transfer-
wing and
No, you know what's going to be nasty is the Black Widow 3 Dynasty. That ball is going to be disgusting.
So who's seen the one from Korea? That's the 2-part.
Faribault and
Yeah, I saw it.
the gem.
Yeah, it's like I want to say baby blue and pink
Yeah.
spider on it or something like that.
Yeah, I just saw that a couple
that's-
days ago.
That's a Hero Bowling. Hero Bowling. They are an Asian branch of SPI.
Yeah.
Like everything that they make is weaker than a Typhoon.
Mm. How about some of them overseas balls? They look pretty cool.
That's some sick designs for overseas balls.
Yes.
I like
Every once in a while, I'm like, ooh,
Yeah.
you look pretty. Can I? Don't buy. Bad.
Yeah.
All right. So here's my take on the overseas balls. Yes, I like the overseas ball. Have I bought overseas balls in the past? Yes. Has it cost me a ton of money? Yes.
Was it worth it?
Super
Sometimes.
aggressive. Super aggressive. Not
Most of the
something.
time,
Yeah.
the overseas balls are the balls that we have here stateside in a different colorway under a different nameplate.
Honestly, the
Not every
last
time
one
though.
that I bought.
No, I'm not saying every time, but I'm saying a
No, I
lot
know.
of the time.
The last one I bought was a hammer ball back in the day, and it was named Domination, and my last name is Doman. So that is 100% the reason why I bought it,
Fair.
because I'm like, it has my last name in it. So, and that ball is a hook monster. I could never throw it on a house shot by any means. In leagues, or no way. In tournaments, I get away with it if it's a sports shot. But I do like the concept of overseas ball, but I don't see the practicality because what we get from them is not necessarily across the board when it comes
I was going to
to
say
our house.
the Brands of Brunswick right now is making all of the urethane heads go
Really?
absolutely insane because overseas they have a purple effect urethane
Urethane.
Yeah.
saw
and
that.
a black
Yeah, I saw that
Theorem
too.
urethane solid. And everybody that throws urethane in the States is like, I want one.
Cha-ching.
Yeah, right. And I think that's what
It is
drives
what
up
it
the
is.
price too.
If the purple special effect is what it is, which is the purple hammer cover stock with the Huntsman core, I could see why everybody wants it.
Oh yeah.
Leprechaun, what's
I mean,
the
just
benchmark?
throwing the special effect is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
That
Leprechaun, what's your benchmark?
I guess it would be the Optimum Idol Pearl.
Love that ball.
Yeah.
Well, and ooh,
I get
Here's
some
the
high,
other fun
I get some
fact.
high scores depending on what, like I said, what pattern's going on. Summer, there you go. Summer, winter, rain conditions.
He's
and
like,
all
I
that.
got you.
That ball, the way they drilled it for me, it's got a nasty bite and drive through and it crushes through the pins, man.
Yep.
It puts 10 in the pit. I'm like, damn. All right.
but yeah, here's another fun fact and interesting
Same.
fact that Huntsman core that everybody loves that's in the special effects. All it is a modified core that was in the Infamous, and the Infamous didn't sell, and it got discontinued in less than 4 months.
Sometimes it just takes a rebrand. You know what I mean? And it'll pop again. You never know. You know what I mean? Put some different colors to it, and a lot of people are picking balls by colors these days too.
Purple has been a big one.
Yeah.
I used to be a purple. If you it could be a turd wrapped in a purple core and I would have bought it, or a purple cover stock and I would have bought it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, my youngest throws a Brunswick Alert, and that's been his best ball that he has had. Throwing it the best that he's ever thrown a ball.
But color matters on a bowling ball.
If you watch Ron Hickman, I know he talks about it a lot. Ronald Hickman.
Yeah.
Yep.
On YouTube and all that.
Yep, YouTube, Facebook, creating the difference.
Yep.
The one thing I noticed with the balls I have the RST Hyperdrive, the Idol, and the Black Widow 3.0. That helps me read how the lanes are doing by what that ball, the colors are doing, if that makes sense, you know. If I'm seeing, you know, if it's just spinning, I'm gonna see a different color. I can see the turn and the drive, you know. Yeah.
Yeah,
I guess we're on the same page there, bro.
multiple color balls are a lot easier to read than a solid one color ball.
Yeah, honestly, like even though like my benchmark is the Dragon Solid, which is a solid black. My Craze Pearl, if I know things are breaking down, I can read the pink and blue pattern so much better because of how it reacts, and I can see when it makes its turn and when it goes into a roll so much better that it tells me a lot of what I need to do. So the ball reaction is not necessarily what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the pattern on the ball.
Absolutely.
So, Hank, you mentioned something about sports pattern versus house pattern and certain balls. There's a reason why on sport pattern they give you a layout and volumes and mills, because like if you're on a heavy milled, heavy volume pattern, a weaker ball is not going to move. It's just going to slide out. It's just going to keep going straight like a spare ball.
Yeah, it's
So, go ahead.
No, I was just saying you're 100% right.
Yeah, I
You
just
throw
said
something
it's
That's why you got to
stupid
get
light,
into.
and it's
Yep.
Jeez. We're gonna start
You're not
making you guys
wrong.
put your hands up to talk like in grade school.
School.
Okay, Pickles, you're up.
Nope, I'm done.
But
Now,
That's
lad.
Heads up, 7-up.
that's why it's important
Heads
to
up,
read
7-up.
the layout.
Wow. Yep. Yep.
Well, no. So
Yeah,
if
we
you
just
throw
dated
in a
ourselves
bowling
big
ball
time.
and it says medium to heavy oil, they're going to be better on medium to heavy oil patterns. If they're low oil, blah 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 blah, they're going to be better on those patterns. So you got to read what the ball is designed for.
Yes, it did.
Another thing with the oil patterns, you got to look at the ratio.
Yep.
Yeah. That is the 100% the ratio, and then
Length.
there are three things I look at when I'm reading a sport shot pattern. It's mils of oil. That's going to tell me how oily it is.
Yep.
Length.
Ratio and length.
Yep.
But the fourth one that after I figure out those three, the fourth one I'll look for is the cliff and the oil pattern. Because that is where I'm going to play, at least game 1 and game 2. I'm going to beat that cliff to shit. Because I don't want to start off in the dry too much, and I don't want to start off in the puddle. So there's going to be a point in that oil pattern where you go from heavy to light. The harder the oil pattern, the less of a cliff you're going to have.
However,
So
I will say this. You're a lefty. So you're on an island by yourself, typically.
oh no, I tell my righty teammates to play the cliff too, because it'll give you the best read.
Right.
So, but when you're at a tournament doing sport shots and you're moving pairs, are you looking on who's bowling on those pairs ahead of you at all
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
to see who
Try
you're
to.
following?
Try to.
Try to see how they're playing, if they're successful. Because if a dude shoots 245, 250 on the pattern on the pair I'm going to, I'm looking to how he's throwing the ball because I'm gonna throw it the exact same way.
So then, do you start
I
off at the
walk
same
around.
spot where you were at, like when you finish game 1, or do you make an adjustment to your next pair?
I usually, if I make an adjustment, it is only like a half board or a board move, because I don't want to venture off too far away from what I know was successful the last game. But I also understand that the topography of the next lane can be different, so I need to make a micro adjustment to see if the topography is different.
So what I would suggest would be, how you throw and how the last pair was going. Start in a medium and see how that ball reacts. If you know how your ball reacts, it could tell you where you need to be.
That could be. I had one tournament down here. I knew the pair that we were going to. We got told at the end of that last game, well, you're going to have to go on this pair now because that lane broke down. It was on a pair that hasn't been bowled on at all.
Oh, no.
I lost all my
Start fresh.
momentum going into game 5, the last 5. I knew I was sitting in 4th place out of the 120 bowlers that were there. And that was part of my mental game. It drained me. I ended up shooting like a $120, kicked myself out of caching, all that.
Yeah, Alfonso, I'm the same way. You put me on a house shot, I'm gonna move in. I'm gonna hook the lane as much as possible. You put me on a sport shot, especially one that's got a really, really small ratio, I am far left and I am throwing it up anywhere between the 3 and the 7 board. I go dead solid traditional lefty on anything hard.
What gave it away, Elizabeth? The toilet paper behind his head?
Man, I thought it stank in here.
Yeah.
No, it's just the Bears right now.
Oh, dang.
I haven't even looked. What's the score of that game there?
21-6.
To not so much.
Little less than a minute left in the third. Bears about to get the ball back,
Compared to
though.
what
We're going into the fourth quarter. This is where the Bears shine. Let's go. We're just waiting for the fourth quarter.
Compared to what they were last year, it's a huge step, though.
Oh,
So
definitely. But my wife is a Packers fan, and
That every Browns fan ever.
I just
Okay,
I
so-
can't lose to her in the playoffs. This can't happen.
Just an FYI, the Webster's Dictionary just updated on their website. If you look at the definition of delusional, you will see Ryan's face.
Oh. Wow. Wow. Man, let me put my waders on.
Here comes the blue tape out again.
He's like, just wait. Pink. There he goes.
he says he's taking his ball and going home.
The placement. Flip it.
What he's gonna be doing to all the Packer fans that he hears.
I'm sorry, Ryan. I couldn't help it. The door was too wide open for you to not walk through it.
Bro. All right. We definitely need to flip that.
That's fine.
I'm too much of a smart.
I'm
aleck
leaning
for it
into
not
that.
to- for
Leaning
not
into that
to
in
me.
my life.
Yeah,
It's
not
fine.
walk right
Hey,
through
man,
that door.
you gotta have
Oh,
fun
yeah.
with yourself, right?
If you can't do it with yourself, I don't know.
Bro, I'm telling you.
Well, I got one better. I actually drove all the way to Chicago to watch the Browns Bears game. So
How'd that go?
31-3.
Yeah, it was not good.
Yeah.
In minus 21 degree weather. Yeah.
Oh, bro.
Hey, and believe me, you're not the only one that. I mean, because if you look at point one, you'll see my face because I'm still delusional enough to believe the Chargers can win multiple playoff games. So,
Alfonso, the game's not over yet, man. Have you watched any Bears game this year? They're gonna come back and win. It's just what we do. We just come back in the fourth quarter. It's cardiac Bears. No, if anyone's winning the whole thing, it's probably going to be the Broncos. They're looking.
No,
That
this
game
is Josh
earlier
Allen's year. This
today.
is Josh Allen's year
Last
because he doesn't
week.
have to deal with Lamar Jackson or Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs. If Josh
If
Allen
he's not
cannot
gonna
win
do
it this year,
The
he will
last
never
thing
win.
any Browns fan wants to hear is the Broncos winning. Just saying.
I don't want to hear it either, but
This
Hey,
this
I'm
is
just
old
saying
school
this.
80s fans, Browns fan.
I will say if it's not the Broncos, obviously it's going to be the Bears. Come on, let's just delusional over here. If it's
Delusional.
obviously not going to be the Bears, I would say Broncos, then Seahawks next.
I'm just saying this. Indiana's gonna win the Natty this year.
Dude, they looked good. However, if Carson Beck can pull that off, that dude is going to be a college football legend.
I love you too.
I mean, Miami's got the advantage playing at home.
And that's what I'm saying. Win 2 different national championships with 2 different teams. Good God.
Here's a question for you guys.
I'm gonna stay out of this college one because you know where I'm from. You know what I mean? That one was rough to swallow.
Yeah, but that's an issue in itself. They shouldn't be allowed to change coaches during active seasons. Once the
Right.
regular season ends, they once that coach signs with someone else, he has to leave. He can't finish the season out. And that's an issue. And that's what happened to Ohio State. They lost their offensive coordinator and they fell apart.
Well, I want to say that.
Kinda
Yes,
screws-
they lost
screws
their
us.
offensive coordinator, but they pulled his rights from making the play calls, and that was not the right decision. Honestly, as much as I'm a Buckeye fan,
Hook, gross.
Day did not. He did not do what Buckeyes were normally supposed to do. Buckeyes are a run team. Run it up the gut, run the clock. That is their mentality. They did not do that at all during that last game. And they
M-I-Z.
yeah, and they took out that and I know that he was leaving to go to another team and they didn't want him to be a part of that. However, you took everything out of what the Buckeyes were about for the entire year. And honestly, it's not even about the entire year. It's been about what the Buckeyes have always been about. Buckeyes have always been about a running team, so that way they can get the throwing game going. If you do not have a run game, you have no throwing chance. If you are always trying to throw, you have no chance. So I'm just going to leave it at that. that is my Buckeye rant for this week.
That's his hot take.
Yep, 100%.
Pickles, Hook, and anyone else, I think we just became mortal enemies. I'll see you later.
Hey, all I'll say is if my entire quarterback room didn't get hurt, Mizzou would have made the college football playoff.
I also have to think after losing to Michigan all them years in a row, we totally blew our wad on beating them this year. That honestly, we didn't have nothing left for the Big Ten championship or first round of the playoff. You know.
All right. With that being said, last year we lost to Michigan, right?
Yeah, we go all the way.
Yeah, and then we we needed that loss to actually give us that revamp to be like, okay, it's now go time. Every year, Ohio State needs that kick in the butt in some aspect to tell them okay, enough screwing around. It's back to go time. We're not untouchable, and they didn't get that this year. And then we went through this, and then we saw what happened. That's all I'm going to say.
All right.
I know. Sorry.
Yeah.
Let's get back to bowling.
Hey, with that,
I was going to say we veered off into a friend of ours podcast territory. We stick to bowling here.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I get it. I'm sorry.
I gotta roll. Hey, I gotta roll. Mrs. Lep needs my attention. So,
all right, buddy.
We appreciate you coming on, Leprechaun, man.
I appreciate it.
Much love, man.
Later.
Yeah. I'll be around. I'll see you guys.
Absolutely, man. We'll be in touch for sure.
Later.
Well, that is very true, Mark, but that is where the comparisons end.
So, Ryan, you're getting ready to ask a question.
All right. It's my first year going to nationals this year. I just got asked, I don't know, yesterday, 2 days ago, to go to nationals May 1st, May 2nd. What bags, how many bowling balls would you guys bring? And what bags are you using to get your equipment there, assuming you're flying?
You're only allowed to check in 6. Yep. Me and Nathan know this all too well.
Yep.
Great. So 6. Bring it all 6. Got it.
Yep.
And I'm gonna let you know, the charge is not cheap.
I know.
And it's both ways.
I know.
I bring 9 with me. But I always go and bowl the Bowler's Journal because they're going to have the singles and doubles
pattern
laid out, and I'll take all 9 to the Bowler's Journal. That way, I have a better idea of going into singles and doubles, which two 3-ball bags I'm going to bring.
Elizabeth, Brittany, you both saying ship them. Are you just like UPS, just in your roller, just?
No, there is actually a shipping company that is just for bowling balls.
Yes,
I saw that, but I also saw that they're like having some issues. So,
I mean, if you buy a ball at Nationals, that's how it's getting back home to you, is through that service. So,
right. The other thing I will say is, sometimes
my wife might be watching. I would never buy a ball on a trip and ship it home. Jeez, Steve. What are you trying to do? My wife is probably
twice
watching.
if you're in trouble.
I was going to say, but I have seen people do this. I have seen people take 6 balls and an empty 3-ball bag, and they will wind up buying 3 balls at Nationals.
The only other thing that I will add to this is sometimes you will find a group of people, and there's going to be one psychotic person that drives. Like, I don't want to fly. I want to drive. And
I'm not driving to Reno from Chicago. Hard pass.
Right.
I don't even like driving my in-laws, and that's only 7 hours.
Correct. However, if you find that person that's like, I don't want to fly because I don't like to fly, you put all your gear in their car, and they meet you there. It is a hell of a lot cheaper because it's
Yep.
free. I mean,
I was just saying,
you could chip in for the gas.
Yeah, I'd probably
But-
throw him a few bucks.
Right. Honestly, that's a huge thing that comes, especially for me in South Florida, because it's not cheap for us by any means. It happens a lot more here than you expect.
28 hours driving.
I think it's
I have a
22
guy-
for
I have a
me.
Group.
For
Yeah,
you?
I have a group.
For
I
you,
have a
28
group.
hours? Oh, bro.
That's the mountains slow you down.
I have a group that goes to nationals every year. The guy that hates to fly always drives.
Yep.
He has a minivan that he literally takes every seat out of except the front two seats, and everybody loads his van up, and he takes everybody's equipment.
Yep.
Did he like put some semi suspension on there? Because I feel like that's a lot of weight to drive in a minivan. Like that's
Dude does
it's
it
not that
every
bad.
year. Every year.
It's like how we talked about how the wheels are bad on some of these rollers.
oh,
Brian.
dude. Don't even get me started. So I left
van-
my bag, both bags in the back of our SUV from Thursday. I brought one of them in. It's like my Hammer 3-ball roller tote with the pouches and all that. I look back to make sure the hatch of our Atlas closed, and the bag was just like, like it was just like, like what do you do? Like what happened? Not good. Not good. These bags and wheels. That's a whole. Don't let's not start the rant again because I was going on. I got fired up. I was like, I might scrap my spareware and start making custom bowling bags with like mudding tires on these bad boys. Because
Bro,
you look at a pebble
honestly.
and it's like, no.
Honestly,
got spinners.
I will definitely say
Hit my bowling bag.
the wheels on bags have definitely been neglected because some of the roller totes that they have, and I know like double stitching. Guess what? You get 3 15 or 16-pound bowling balls in a bag. I don't care if it's double stitching. They ain't gonna hold up for a year. I guarantee it. Not a chance.
That's the other thing I will recommend for not only you, Ryan, but Brian as well. Do not expect to bowl well at nationals your first trip. It is a learning curve.
Dude, don't.
I'm going just to get wrecked. That's fine. But
That's
I've always
the
wanted to
mentality
do
I
it.
went
So I'm
out
like,
with my converted
whatever.
average of. I went out with a converted average of 180. I didn't even hit average while I was out there with my conversion. I think I was like 35 pins below my converted average, if not more, every game. So yeah, it was fun.
The highlight of your trip
watch me
is going
pop
to get
off.
the highlight of your trip is going to be getting the little
like-
foam eagle that says first time. That is the highlight.
Yeah, my
of
dog
your first trip.
chewed mine up.
I'm sorry.
Damn, that's cold.
But hey, I got some cool keychains though that are on my bag that I got from down there that I paid like $30 for.
And
Wait, you paid how
especially
much for
if you're not gonna
keychains?
if you're not going to go every year, I highly recommend buying the pictures.
Yep. I
How
did
much did you
because it
pay
was
for
my first
keychains,
year.
Nate?
It was like $30.
A keychain? What kind of keychain?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me go back inside.
Hold on, I'm over here I'm about to make some new orders up. Launch a keychain. Let me contact my supplier. See what I got. Actually, no, not even kidding. I literally just designed keychains for our group. So Jerry Mars helps coordinate the group I'm going with. And I was like, well, I can get keychains relatively easy now that I have a keychain supplier.
Whoa,
That was
whoa,
$30. What do you do?
He's timing out you.
Time out. You're going
Challenge
with Jerry's
flag.
group.
Jerry Mars, yes.
That means you're going with Joel. Joel's part of that group.
Who's Joel?
You'll find out.
Good dude.
You'll find out. I'll just tell you that.
He's a good dude.
Great dude. But he's unique. Let's just put it that way.
I'm gonna
very
text
passionate,
Jerry
but we
right
don't
now.
complain.
Hold up. I'm texting Jerry right now.
Very passionate. Great dude. Love him to death. He's my coach and he's my PSO. I'll put it that way.
Oh, DXP Pro Shop.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, as soon as you're like, oh, I'm going with Jerry's group. Oh, you know also who you're going with now? Going with if you're going with that group? Waniac.
I feel like I should know that, but I don't for some reason.
The BHB crew knows Waniac.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like I should, but
What up, Rowan?
so okay. So
Just
wait,
tell him a
bags though.
sister.
Instead of
Yes.
like my normal hammer bag, are you like? Would you should just like tourney rollers, like the 3-bag tourney rollers
three-bag
instead?
tournament rollers, yes. Especially
Yeah.
if you're checking them in at the airport because that's the only way you're going to get under 50 pounds.
Yeah. And
Ah,
honestly,
fair, right?
all right. So a turning
I
roller.
have to buy new ones because the one storm one I have is just like also the wheel. One wheel is just like fucked. Like how is one of these wheels messed up?
Here
How
we go
did
again with the
one
wheels.
wear to-
Here we go.
It's a problem. I
We
find
spent like
problems
15
and I
minutes
go,
on his live.
Here's
Yeah.
the only other thing that I will throw into. If you do fly with your equipment, even if you're taking in your roller, mind you, that bag is going under the plane. It is not temperature controlled.
Mm.
So
Put towels in it.
there it is.
Oh yeah, I
Insulate
figured
it.
as much for that. Yep.
Yeah, insulate it with some towels because otherwise you might end up to your location and all your gear could be cracked. And they're not
Yeah.
you know they're not responsible for that. So
No, you know what you do? You get those little
show up for competition.
hand warmers and you just
I honestly,
Couple in
it's not
there,
even
radiant
necessarily about
heat.
the hand warmers. It's just insulating the bag a little bit to give it some protection because when it goes under the plane, it's cold, man. It's cold. So
I know.
yeah.
I'm gonna drop a hand warmer in each and just towels, zip it up. It's good for 4 hours. It's only a 3-hour
Yeah,
flight.
Technically, yeah, it'll make it.
Well, Elizabeth, I don't think some of us have bras to use to put on our equipment.
Open the bowling bags up and all the oil has been extracted out of them from the little hand warmers. I just made a mini oven. Detox.
I don't think
It's called Florida.
Multitasking.
You just
I
leave it in
don't
the back of your
support
car
that.
for a day, and then you're good.
Well, Pickles, we're not like you and have 70-degree, 80-degree weather every day.
Yeah,
You know,
dude.
Some of
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
not all of us are that special.
I'll take a step back.
It's okay. He's getting cold weather coming his way. He'll
Yes.
get a taste of it.
Yeah,
I can see he's got a sweatshirt on, so it might be what?
bro. It's 76 in my house.
Mine
Well,
is
just-
6'7" in mine.
I did have Mrs. McFizzle send me a report of the weather showing that it's going to be like 46 or 50 degrees this week.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah, I know. It's
I'm
hard.
ready to break out shorts and a t-shirt for that right now. What do you
We'll still be golfing. It's fine. It's fine.
Steve, what was it, like 40 degrees for a high here today in Missouri?
Yep. And windy as all hell.
Yep.
We actually had some sunshine in Chicago today. It felt great. It was like, oh my gosh, it's not gloomy and gross. Like I feel like I'm rejuvenated.
You do realize I grew up in Cleveland, Ohio, though, right?
Doesn't matter. You live in Florida now. You've gone soft in
Ohio
your old age,
Florida.
and now
I
you're in
haven't gone
Florida.
soft. I just decided to get rid of the gray gloom of white death.
And instead of that, he put it on his face.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
But he did
Ben,
shave it
I
off
can-
though for a little bit.
I can
Yeah,
guarantee
it came back
you,
really fast, though. That's impressive.
Bro, I told
I
you.
can guarantee you somebody in
One
Bourbon or Sullivan was sitting outside sun tanning today.
More than likely, I can see that happening.
It's going to hit 50. If it ever hits 50 here and like sunny, it is shorts, t-shirts, windows down, sunglasses on, and I am just cruising around for fresh air.
The convertible
driving
down
just-
too.
Yeah, sure.
I know this. If we have 3 or 4 more days in the 40s, grass is going to start growing again.
And Cobra's
Cobra's like,
making
I'm back to work.
Let's start going, bitch. Let's
the
go.
palms are itching, baby.
New bowling balls, here I come.
He's been sitting in the pro shop like, I like you, I like you, I like you, I like
He's
you.
got a whole list. He
Just
just breaks out
slapping
a
his
piece of
card
paper and
down.
he's
Here's
like,
my money.
yeah, it's just like, check.
Well,
That
you
one,
know,
check.
Here's
Oh, that's a
here's the
storm ball?
funniest-
No. Hammer ball?
Here's the-
Check.
Here's the funniest story about Cobra, right? Right when we first started doing this, me, Brian, and Cobra are having a conversation, and Cobra goes, "Yeah, man, I don't know. I'm gonna have to cut back on my bowling ball spending." 2 weeks later, he's got 2 new bowling balls, and me and Brian are like, "Dude, I thought you were cutting back." He goes, "Yeah, I bought 2. I didn't buy 3."
But that's, I mean, you didn't
Just
like
come
you.
back.
Bears
Still
are
got
making it
fish
by
out
the
there with
a
my
game,
wife.
by the way. I think Big D said that, but I'm watching it on my screen behind me. It's only a 5-point lead with like 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
So
Bears all
there's a
day.
chance.
So you're saying there's a chance.
So what you're saying is we still got a chance.
Yeah, the snowball thought it had a chance in hell too.
Got that, my arm? Thank you.
All right, gentlemen.
Yep, it's getting to be about that time.
Yep. That way, Spareware can
Damn,
go
is
watch
that
his
late
game
already?
and Scream and
I'm
cuss
fine.
at the screen.
It's literally on right behind my phone.
Yeah, Nathan, it's 10 to 10. Us old people would get tired.
Him.
Shut up, dude. You're not.
I've
You're not
been
much
going to bed
older
at
than
8
me.
a.m.
Hey. What, just,
Do you see this grade?
what kind of tournament did you send me? What kind of tournament was it?
The over
Is it a
under 40.
seniors?
Exactly.
You were the only one I knew. That was close. So
I showed that to my wife. I'm like, I am officially there. I am the old guy in the over under 40s where they're like, hey, man, you want a bowl?
That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool.
Fuck you, I'm out.
I mean, it was
No,
a
Mark,
50-50
I-
shot of you saying yes. So I mean,
Well, I mean, yes. And if I didn't already have something on my calendar, I definitely would have bowled it. But my wife's like, what day? I told her, and she goes, absolutely not.
Mark, you're
Okay.
young at heart.
Oh,
But yeah, I was
Mark.
just like, wait a minute. I just got an invite to an over under 40, and I'm the over. What the fuck?
I'm right behind you, Mark. Don't worry, bro. I'm literally like
Mm.
the guilt.
Don't worry, Ben. Nathan looks 20, so
if I shave it all off again, it
If
looks like
Nathan
I'm
looks
12.
20, how old do I look? I don't even have facial hair. I can't grow facial hair.
17.
I'll take it.
I was gonna give
I'm older
Nathan.
than Nathan.
I was
By
saying,
a
let's
year.
look-
Or
Maybe.
high schooler.
If you get,
Great.
if I,
So when
if I was a
when I'm Pickles' age, I look damn good.
Damn, bro.
I mean, Ryan could
Your
be the
voice match-
star of like Catching a Predator. So
Oh,
I was gonna say, if I was a cop and I pulled you over, I'd be
Bro.
double checking to make sure you had a valid driver's
that's
license.
diabolical.
No, see, I kind of call bullshit though, because if you look at some of my videos, I'm like,
They're like,
you can
"Sir, you're supposed to have
you
an
can
adult-"
see, you could see the toddler lines. It's like that's a 2-year-old right there, right there.
Actually, that's exactly what I would do the first time when you rolled down the window. I'd be like, son, aren't you supposed to have an adult in that car with you?
instructional permit driver.
When you're
Done?
Brian's age, your voice
Again.
might start cracking.
Done?
It's funny. It's funny now, but when I'm Pickles' age, I'm gonna look damn good. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, it's a lot better than looking old early. Okay.
Man,
Sorry, Pickles.
man. I know it's a big deal. It's a big deal. I got it. Cool.
All right, boys, let's wrap her up.
I appreciate everybody for coming in.
Let's go with
Welcome.
some finished statements from our crew.
Ryan, Spareware, free plug.
Just a thank you to you guys, community that supports everyone here. 67 days into sharing this journey, but had to do it for the memes. But no, it's been incredible. You guys, the BHB crew, you guys have been an amazing support network and shown nothing but love. Truly, Spareware would not be anywhere, I think, close to where it is right now, without this journey, and without sharing it and kind of having and so it's fun. We're actually about to make our official first drop, real apparel, not just a single t-shirt, at the end of January. Hats, beanies, shirt, some other little pieces, and then a lot more to come February and every month after that. So thank you to everyone that supported. Would not be anywhere without it. So I just enjoy being on with you guys. I'm not even like the best or smartest when it comes to bowling tech, numbers, layouts, coaching, any of that. But I just appreciate, having a chance to share what we're doing. And yeah, you guys are awesome. All of you. Appreciate it.
Not a problem, man. It's a pleasure. Nathan,
Yeah.
any closing remarks, good sir?
Oh, I just want to say thank you to all you guys on the podcast here. It's been amazing, to meet every single one of you, starting up at Nationals with Steve and then seeing the podcasts and getting to see all of you guys and all that. I've actually picked up some more things on bowling for myself that have helped me, that I've been able to help with the youth bowlers and my kids, all that. And especially Ryan here, seeing his growth over the last couple months here, seeing what he's doing, the stuff that he wants to do for the youth going forward and changing, the game and all that and helping them out is amazing also. So, and everyone
Appreciate
else that
that.
comes into no problem, man. And everyone else that comes in the chat and drops stuff, that we can talk about and you guys pick up on is quite amazing to see everything.
Awesome. Well, I will tell you that response that you just said, that it's helped, whatever we've done has helped you and helped you coach your kids. That is entirely why, that was the entire premise of this entire thing. So that's awesome to hear.
And before I forget, congrats to Brian and Steve for getting your staffing positions and all that. I did not get to say it earlier, so congrats on that
Thank you.
also.
Thank you very much.
I appreciate that 100%. And I know that I've had quite a few people reach out to me this past week to thank us for everything that we're doing, not only for BHB, but what we're doing for the bowling community, to make sure that people understand kind of like the simplicities of bowling and try to help them grow the game. So I want to say thank you to all of them and tell everyone that is a part of the bowling community, keep getting that content in, keep growing, keep showing your progression, and anything's possible. So keep at it.
Steve?
Colbert.
Okay. I guess I'm going.
Yeah.
Oh, he probably had to, go get a
Yeah,
Kleenex to help his tears a little bit.
I had to put
Steve
Bengay
usually
on my
goes-
back, okay?
We don't
Talk about getting old.
back there, buddy.
I'm not that old.
Steve typically goes
Pickles
last
doesn't have that
anyways.
problem.
My thing to you guys is set goals. Achieve them.
Oh yeah.
If you set goals, you'll see your progress looking back over a year and see how much you've grown. Keep doing that.
Oh yeah.
Thank you to everybody. You all support us so much, and the numbers are showing, if you go off the analytics, that we are growing, and we're growing rapidly, which is phenomenal. And it wouldn't be anything without you guys. You guys are the ones pushing that. So we really do appreciate that, and I thank you for that. Steve?
Okay, I'm going to piggyback off of what Colbert just said. One of my most favorite inspirational quotes, and I don't end this with this very often, but it reminded me. Always reach for the stars for your goals, because even if you don't hit your target, you may end up a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right, but it's a whole lot better than aiming for the curb and hitting it.
That is true.
Facts.
Fact.
And just so you
Absolutely.
know, the gutters don't hook.
Yeah, scores increase dramatically when you keep the ball in the flat part of the lane.
Absolutely.
I have to beg to differ. East 8 lanes definitely.
Oh, bro, we're gonna have another debate.
I've thrown plenty strikes out of the gutter.
Hey, I didn't say that. I didn't say that it doesn't come back from the gray or the blue boards. I just said the scores increase dramatically when you keep it on the flat part.
All right, man. Well, absolutely. I want to say thank you for everyone that's been supporting BHB, Swag House as well. I can't thank you guys enough. I know we're going to do more and more this year, and I appreciate everyone that's been a part of this podcast tonight and everyone that's been in the chat. So for me, much love. I can't wait to do it again.
Absolutely.
If anybody
boys.
has any questions bowling related, you can message me. If I don't know the answer, I will point you in the direction to get you someone who is more skilled for that task. Don't hesitate.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if
Across
you guys
the
have
board.
questions and it's in between weeks, it's in between show times, shoot any one of us a message. That's
Yeah.
the entire thing we're here for.
We will find the answer for you for sure.
All right,
peace,
boys.
guys.
Well, it was an awesome show.
Appreciate it,
everybody.
gentlemen. Thank you so much for
And we'll
everything.
see y'all next week.
Sounds
Thank you.
good.
Steve, give me a
Let's
call.
See you guys there.
Yeah, I got you.
All right.